So a couple of people did not understand or do not understand the reason for my recent outburst about Jude Okoye. Before the comments that I made, someone called me. I don't know if I should mention the person's name, but he called me.
All right, so I am actually the someone that called Cynthia Morgan. Now, I think today we'll just put an end to this Cynthia Morgan and her former record label boss, Jude Okoye, matter to rest. For starters, Cynthia Morgan, very dark man, I have your catalog and I'll give it to you. But me, you have to tender an apology to Jude. The reason why I say you should tender an apology, I will post it here. But if you will not tender the apology, me, I will give you the catalog still. Just call me anytime. I have your catalog with me and I'll give it to you. Now, this is what happened and why I called Cynthia Morgan. I ran into Jude Okoye somewhere and I stood up to go and meet him. I said, bros, I greet you. He said, very dark man. How you doing now? This one, that one. I said, fine. He said, you're wala too much. We just laugh. Then I said, bros, this matter with Cynthia Morgan, I won't take settle am now. That girl, they go through a lot. Her royalty, she said she know they get her royalty. She said the deal we wanna do, say wanna take advantage of her and everything. He just shook his head and he said, you know what, very dark man, I don't have time to talk. I said, bros, more talk about them. I said, bros, upon everything, you can't still restrict her from using her name, Cynthia Morgan, well force her to change her name. Therefore, she no fit dey get shows because people don't even know Madrina. You understand? You collect the rights to her name. He just shook his head and he was looking at me. Very dark man. Everything you see on that media, Cynthia Morgan have been lying against me. I say, lying, okay? He said, yes. He said, okay, for starters, let me show you. She said, I collected the name. I said, that is what we see on the media, that you stopped her from using the name. Then he showed me this video.
Say it again. Let him hear you.
2016, 21st of July is the last Sunday of the month of July. And then it's the first day of the journey of my life. As that chosen one.
Let them know. It's 2016, baby.
Dios!
Madrina! Pablo! The female! Escobar, the female! I said that mad. Education meets entertainment 2016. You think it's a joke, Abi? You think it's a play?
No, they don't. Let me tell you again. Remember that name. Remember this name. Diosa Madrina.
Madrina one.
Diosa.
And remember this name too.
Now, as you can see in this video was made on the 1st of August 2016 when Cynthia Morgan unveiled a new name by herself. When Jude NG showed me this video, I looked like a fool. I was just looking at him like a mumu. Do you understand? I was looking at him like a fool. And I said, very dark man, this royalty where Cynthia Morgan they talk. See the royalty what I don't make from Cynthia Morgan's song since when she starts reach today. When he showed me the royalty, it was how much? 3,000 plus everything, $3,860. Everything he has made from Cynthia Morgan's song so far. I was looking at him like, is this a joke? There, I now called a record label owner in the north, a very big record label owner, and I sent it to him. I said, bros, is it possible that this is what Cynthia Morgan made? He said, when Cynthia Morgan them start, streaming never really be big thing. Now during the time of all this, they are Rema, now streaming can't be big thing. So it is very, very, very possible. Now, coupled with what Burna Boy said recently, when he list out the amounts of Spotify, say 1 million plays for Nigeria is $300 in Nigeria. Then he can break them down. 1 million views for abroad, 3,000 plus and all. Do you understand? When he broke it down, and I said, oh, okay. So it made sense to me. And I said, but bros, they say Cynthia Morgan don't make like 300,000, 400,000 when they go and money. He said, how? He said, very dark man, take this and give it to the best auditor in the country. Let them audit. If there's anything missing, post me and call me liar. I said, they look Jude like Mumu Daddy. Now, and I said, okay, you people take advantage of her in the deal. Honestly, I was looking for a tree to hold on to. Because I don't sleep like Mumu. As I talk, they give me evidence. and I talk about the recording deal that he signed with Cynthia Morgan. That was when I finally looked like the complete fool. And I said, right, that man, I didn't write the agreement between myself and Cynthia Morgan. It was Cynthia Morgan and her manager that wrote the whole agreement and brought it to me inside my bedroom where I signed. I only tried to make it official by printing Northside Entertainment record on it so that the paper would look official. Now, Cynthia Morgan was my first artist. I said, what on Mehdi? He said, we no sign Mehdi. He said, we invested in Mehdi without signing Mehdi. That Mehdi's catalog, everything is with him. That's why sometimes when they drag him, I don't know why they are dragging him. That at the end of the day, I should ask them that what did he do? Now when I say let's go back to the contract. So he said, I didn't sign Mehdi. Cynthia Morgan is the first. I didn't even know anything about signing because now me and P-Square starts. So now P-Square dealings I know. But when they say okay, sign Cynthia Morgan, they even came to meet him abroad. Do you understand? And they were disturbing him finally before he decided that they wrote everything, a 360 deal and everything. So I will put the evidence she showed me online, right? As you can see, this is their signature, and everything was signed in 2013. Now let's go up to the deal. As you can see, Northside Entertainment Limited, Northside Music Inc. Artist Recording / Management Contract. The agreement is for the service of music and or entertainment described below between Northside Music Inc. and Cynthia Morgan. Now let's quickly down. As you can see, artists perform under the name Cynthia Morgan. But let's read the number 1 of their recording agreement. As you states, production company agrees to produce 3 master recordings consisting of songs written and performed by artists, thereafter referred to as the songs. The resulting recording, thereafter referred to as the recording, shall include music of not less than 40 minutes in playing duration and 10 records or more record. This means that Cynthia Morgan is going to make 1 album for the record. As you can see, it says 40 minutes playing time. 40 minutes playing time means if they play the album, the whole song will consist of 40 minutes or more. That means she needs to do 3-minute song. So if you calculate 40 divided by 3 is about 13. So she's supposed to drop like 13 or 14 songs in an album.